I showed up at E3 2015 with my E3 scowl packed in my suitcase, hoping, praying really, that something would light a fire on my cold, dead insides. And that's always my question whenever I see a new game. How does this game make me feel? Does it make me feel happiness? Does it make me sad? Does it make me nostalgic? Well, one game actually did light a fire on my insides, and that game, of course, was The Last Guardian.
やばいどう行く
The Last Guardian was, before E3 2015, vaporware. It was a product that had been announced, but that actually never was released. In development since 2007 and officially announced at E3 2009, The Last Guardian was supposed to originally ship in 2011. But it didn't, and Sony went mysteriously quiet on the game. Rumors about backroom conflicts and technical issues and disgruntled employees were the only explanations gamers ever got about the game. This was something that pained me personally very much. Why? Because The Last Guardian was supposed to be the final game in the trilogy that Team Ico had created. It began with 2001's Ico for the PlayStation 2. If you haven't played that game, go play it. Seriously, right now, go play it. The spiritual sequel to Ico came out in 2005, also for the PS2. It was called Shadow of the Colossus. This game had a similar kind of fairy tale mythological air about it, just as Ico did. It was artful, it was challenging, it was inventive, but most of all, it was emotionally moving. Emotion is still not something that games easily deliver very often. I confess I never really understood Shadow of the Colossus, but I finished it 3 times and I never stopped thinking about it, never, which is why I was very, very curious about The Last Guardian and more than a little heartbroken when it never came out.
You know, I feel like this is one of the great stories of the industry, and I'm glad that it seems like it's going to have a happy ending now.
Yeah.
Why did it take so long for us to get here, and why is it the right time at this point in video game history to talk about The Last Guardian again?
All that stuff. Well, I mean, the thing is, like, the game's been in development for a long time, but we only like showing things when they're totally ready, right? I mean, when they get to a point when they look sharp, and I mean, I was totally moved, right? Characters like jumps and the tail. Oh, Last Guardian, I think, is that cornerstone. It really represents what PlayStation's all about.
Honestly, I don't even remember what other games Sony showed after The Last Guardian. I sat there with a big stupid smile on my face for the rest of the press conference. No, I wasn't a kid again exactly. I have a mortgage and a pain in my leg when I sleep and erection problems, all reminding me that yes, I'm an adult now. But for the first time in many years, I dared to dream a ridiculous dream, and that dream actually came true at E3. And I love that games can still do that to me. The game stars a young boy and a giant animal that looks like a house cat crossed with a chicken. These two have to work together to solve physical puzzles in the game world. So are there enemies to fight? Well, we don't really know that yet, but I can guarantee you this. I'll be using my most powerful magnifying glass and very much looking forward to 2016 when the game comes out. To Sony and to Fumito Ueda, thank you very much.